was just trying to wait until we found something silly to talk about. I could always just throw in a conversation about Russ.
Did you record that shit? That's funny.
It's on there, but there's no video for it.
Or that one time when we were at Target today, and this guy like approached you.
Oh, bruh, okay.
Who that?
You know that one guy that came to Mobile, and you were immediately like, nah, this is fraud? He recognized me at Target.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And then he was like, hey, do you work at
yo.
T-Mobile or something?
Like, nope, the other store. I'm like, bro, like, you can't go anywhere around here without seeing customers.
Wait, are you serious? Like,
dead ass.
Yeah.
Wait, which one was it? There was like a lot of them.
The black dude with hella tats on his face.
He was short?
He was with the short dude. Like,
it was fraud though?
Yeah.
Or was it?
Well, maybe. I mean, now I'm a little bit iffy on it. But
hey, man, my credit's fucked up now. He fucked me over. That's so fucked up.
Say,
nah,
bro.
but you people.
Bro, like you see so many people like that go to the store like everywhere around.
I feel like you knew like a lot of people, because then like before you, like we were just shopping around in like the dollar section or whatever, and he like said what's up to like one of the Target employees.
Oh yeah, no,
like he knew her.
He's a local.
Clearly,
he's a Union City local.
It's like all these employees is my best friends.
It's like everyone tags you.
Hey, that's the finesse, bro. You gotta make friends everywhere.
Yeah.
He's trying, he probably trying to befriend you. Like, hey, you remember me from Target, right? But
it's my mixing.
He's still gonna flag you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you. Go to AT&T.
Like, bro, AT&T already gave you one phone. Like, why are you trying to get more phones here? You can just easily go to AT&T again.
Nah, that's the worst, bro. It's sad, bro, because it's just like,
you can always,
especially with just like black people, bro. Like, I could just tell. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to sound like this, like fucked up. It's just like, I just have like this sense. It's just like,
that's awful.
come on, bro.
It shouldn't be that way.
And it's just like, and it's just like me. It's just like, okay, if that was me, bro, I wouldn't be hella stupid with that shit, bro. Like, it was like, you're just doing it all wrong.
Like, not even trying to be subtle about it.
You know what, bro? Now I gotta let you get out of here because you're making me look bad as a race.
You're an entire race?
An entire race.
Do you ever catch like Indian people being like hella fraudulent?
Nah.
No, you see a lot of Indian people being like, yeah, or like trying to be like, oh, but like if I do this, it'll work, right? I'm like, nah, that's not how it works.
They're like trying to finesse the system.
You can't.
I'm like, look, you could try, but don't come back here and say it didn't work because that's what you
I warned you.
Like,
I already warned you it's not going to work.
Yeah, well.
I don't want you to see $700 on your next bill.
And then, I mean,
Did they like go through with it?
No.
No.
Well, at least not with me. I was like, you know what, someone else can do this.
yeah. Give it to Jaren. Jaren will do anything. That's why I fuck with Jaren. It's
Like
not
that.
even on just like
Jaren's just very nice.
here, Jaren, do this. It's just like, okay, we like that you could do this stuff that no one else wants to do. Like, fuck it, I'll do it. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's cool. Fuck it. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not a problem. I did this at Costco before. It's just whatever. Like, all right, Jaren, thanks. It's cool. Jaren was cool.
Yeah. Anyways, this is the Bar for Bar podcast, episode 11. This week we're going to have the GOAT conversation.
The GOAT.
So we're going to be focusing on, three main things, I guess. So primarily we're going to focus on what makes someone a GOAT, who's considered, and then who we think is going to become one. Like up and comers, or like who's been around for a little while but who has the potential. So I don't know. Oh wait, hey. Also, this is Bajwa.
I'll be easy.
I'm Daryl. You can call me D or
No,
I don't know. We'll figure. Yeah. You can just call me Daryl. Just call me Daryl.
Or .com.
No, well, I don't want to get there yet. I'm still working on my brand, but just call me Daryl.
It's under construction.
Mm-hmm.
So how? What are like? What's the criteria for a goat?
In your video, you should put like those little videos where they had like people singing, and then there's just a goat like. Please, like
that kind of goat.
No, like have you ever seen those?
Huh?
Where like Adele or like Whitney Houston singing, and then like all of a sudden a goat pops up, like when they hit the high notes.
Oh, okay.
Really good.
You gotta look for that.
It does
meme.
smell like weed though.
It tastes like weed, bro. Like it legit does.
It's like weed in a bottle.
Yeah, it's like liquid weed.
So-
So you said what
What's the criteria?
criteria? So you're talking about in terms of just like hip hop or just like
Yeah.
in general?
Just in
Like,
hip-hop.
because if you want to talk about greatest of all time, I gotta put Michael Jackson on there.
Yeah, I mean he's still related to hip hop though.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Like-
yeah, you're right. With
Time.
that jam track, with that jam.
Back then, pop was, I guess, considered part of hip hop.
Well,
Like MC Hammer was pop, but he was also hip hop.
yeah, true.
Drake like sampled him, didn't he?
He sampled a lot of people. Drake sampled a lot of people.
No,
You got
but on
that
the-
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
or-
I discovered Michael Jackson on
you're talking about,
Scorpio.
Don't matter to me. Yeah. So
Unreleased.
what makes what's the criteria of GOAT? I would say criteria of GOAT have to be a great performer in live. Like if I see you on concert, like you have to show out even better if I hear you like in the speakers or headphones, whatever. You gotta have just like some quality content.
like substance or just like
Um
if someone's like if it's a particular lane, like they got to be good at that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna say just quality, like content, because you could say fuck bitches get money. That shit sounds good. I'm gonna want to fuck bitches and get money, like for real.
Just like when you want to kill someone.
Yeah, exactly. so you gotta be so one, you gotta sound good live. You gotta like actually like have like some quality like content work. 2 and 3 have to. I would say you have to have like a good team, honestly, because the team understand like the artist or performer or singer, whoever is nothing without like the team. And I think if you have like a good team,
like management.
well, not even just like management, but it's just like a camp. Like you got like a producer, you got like a manager, you got like a marketing guy. You got
people you collab with all the time.
It's just like you have like a whole solid camp. Like that's cool.
Well, weren't you before like saying how that's why J. Cole is like not as good as he could be because he like produces all his own stuff and he like just does everything himself, and so like if he let other people like help him out, like he could be like way better.
Well,
than,
yeah. Well,
I don't know.
so the thing is that he does get help, but it's within his camp.
Yeah.
So like
for rhymes though.
So you mean for like you're talking about
because he does his own beats.
Yeah, his beats and stuff like that. I mean, like he has like Elite and stuff like that. Elite. He has what's that guy's name? I really forgot. It's like his go-to guy with the keys.
I have no idea, honestly.
I'm gonna look it up. But he made like a video.
Oh, so like he has people.
Yeah, like it's like he has a team, but as far as him working outside of his team, he doesn't do that shit.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like he has like
But he still makes a lot of his own beats too, though.
Yeah, most definitely.
Or like,
which his beats are. I mean, they're cool and shit, but like them shits are outdated, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Let me go ahead and hold on. I'm gonna find this the guy that he like he.
Is it like a well known?
Not well known. I mean, if you know like his camp, which I do, you would know him. But I feel hell embarrassed because I don't know this shit.
Except for the keyboard guy.
Yeah, his name's Ron Gilmore.
Okay.
He's part of his camp too. He's good as fuck.
Okay. On the keys.
On the keys, you gotta watch like his this YouTube video. He's legit making a beat like in his tour bus, and he was like, "Hey yo, Ron, give me some keys." And Ron just jammed the beat. Just sounds so
On the spot.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. This shit's dope as fuck. But yeah, I fuck with Cole because you know he does a lot of shit on himself, but he's not like, for instance, like a Russ. Be like, I do everything my fucking self. Like he has a squad, but he doesn't fuck with people outside of his squad. If that makes sense. Like he has help, a lot of help.
Yeah.
Like he can only make beats and rap, and he just now started getting into just like doing like the whole when you shoot like videos and shit like that. Like he started making his own like music videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But Cole's good. I feel like honestly, I feel like Drake had a good camp. I feel like he had a good camp. Like, but I think they're still just stuck on just him. It's like you have to let your whole camp.
Oh, you're talking about OVO?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that was a good camp. Like they had so much potential, but you don't hear from anybody but Drake.
You mean people under OVO?
Yeah.
What's it?
Friday Next Door?
Friday
Like the artists, the producers.
That's the only one I know.
Maiden. What was it?
Main.
Nah.
No,
you're
he's
talking about.
I
ain't talking about. You're talking about McConan.
Yeah, McConan. Yeah.
McConan, yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not in there no more.
Oh.
Dropped.
Did you go to XO?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he's just.
Whatever.
What happened? Done for. But yeah, they had a lot of potential to be a good camp, and they're just still stuck on Drake, which is cool. But you gotta let the whole squad eat, because when's the last time you heard like a track from Roy Woods?
That's true.
Or from Party Next Door?
I was gonna say, isn't that your problem with TDE?
Yeah, that is.
You think so?
That's your little.
Is the same with Kendrick? You think with Kendrick?
Yeah.
Well,
because it's everyone, like everyone's just supporting Kendrick and Q, or like everyone promotes those two. Everyone else on the label just kind of gets shelved, not necessarily shelved, but like just kind of less attention.
Yeah, I get you.
Because like Reason's shit, they announced it the week before it came out. Like, no one knows Reason.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna do them like that.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
And it was also a stacked week too.
It was a cool take.
It was.
Too. It was a nice take. I fuck with the concept. You know.
But it was just a stacked week already. So it's like, why do this? Like, give them some promo.
They try to push a lot of people out because they got a lot of dope signees, but I feel you. I think they're on that path of just kind of just like, okay, we're just gonna focus on who's popular.
Kind of like Death Row. They're going down that road. I hope not.
Pretty much.
Because Top is cool. And Punch is
going
cool.
to jail. It's fucked up, man. I'm not yeah, I feel you on that. But honestly, okay, I feel like with them, it's kind of like the same thing, but it's like they know they got talent and they still use that shit. Because like it's like not too many people fuck with Kendrick like that. They want Isaiah Rashad, bro. Like
everyone who fucks with TD, yes.
I'm sorry, bro. I fuck with Kendrick, bro, but I don't like. I want to get like an Isaiah Rashad album.
I need that.
Yeah, I for sure need Isaiah Rashad. So Isaiah Rashad, if you're watching this shit, please.
You know he's not.
Drop your shit. You never know. You gotta tag him, bro. You gotta tag him like YouTube videos. Just tag Isaiah Rashad.
Yep.
But
wait, what was he saying?
He said that he was supposed to drop his shit in the summer.
Oh, like, for Isaiah Rashad?
Yes, I have like the tweet. I fucking like that shit. He was at a concert anyways, bro. I'm dropping the album this summer. Boom. Mic drop. Walked away.
We need it.
And now, like, motherfucker's about to be fucking winner, bro. Fucking album.
Winner of next year.
Yeah, bro.
2020.
But, yeah, but I feel you on that. But I feel like the thing with Kendrick, he's like now, to shift towards being like the pop lane.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well, like half his album was on the radio.
well, yeah,
Like,
I think ever since Black
You
Panther
know,
though too. Black
yeah.
Panther.
Yeah.
I think that really boosted up his pop status.
For Kendrick?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
honestly, like that album blows my mind because it was like sponsored by Disney, which is like, you know, they made like
Actually
Little
really
Mermaid
funny.
like soundtrack and shit like that, and then it's like, oh, let me like bump this in my
gangsta
car
ass
with
album.
my child, like for the Black Panther album.
The
Like there's only like
version.
2 or 3 songs that you could actually play on there, like
The
for
instrumental.
your children to hear.
Yeah,
Like,
you just do this.
like, let me listen to some SOB real quick. Like,
You can't be riding around listening
Cover your ears.
to King's Dead with your kids,
right?
especially
Like,
with Future's verse.
Get the kids bop
Yeah.
version.
That's crazy.
no, but like the fact that it's like sponsored by like Disney just like blows my mind.
They're gonna start making R-rated movies now.
I know.
Eventually.
Like next.
Shit, didn't they start doing that with Deadpool?
That wasn't Disney though.
It
Not,
wasn't.
well, not yet, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still technically under Marvel, but it's not
Gotcha.
or it's owned by Marvel, but it's
I
not
was about to say,
yeah.
It's not a Disney
Man.
film.
It's not an MCU.
Disney. It's crazy.
Getting out of control.
So, what about you, Albert? What do you think is the criteria of just being a goat?
Well,
You gotta have
rec-
horns.
Hmm?
You gotta have horns.
gotta have horns.
You got
Yeah,
hair.
you gotta sell out. No, I was kidding.
Well, I was talking about a literal goat, but okay.
Oh, like, duh. I didn't get that at first. I would say like record sales.
Mhm.
Like if you're at least like, you know, like Drake's always been on the top
Yeah.
top 40 always.
Easy. Yeah.
I mean, Drake easily can be top GOAT.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Michael Jackson too. I mean, if you're
But
going,
like, what makes like other than sales though? Like, what else?
I guess like, well, in terms of hip hop, I would say lyrics. Definitely lyrics. If you're, you know, a good lyricist, then definitely that. I don't know, like cult status too. I mean, yeah, that's
What do you mean? What do you mean?
like you know, like in like Tupac and Biggie, right? They're considered greatest of all time, and they're embedded in the pop culture, and so, you know, like that too. So
I mean, so
sorry, I'm like holding. It's like
yeah, I know.
it's hard to
It's really
multitask.
weird to look at you.
And like hold the
Just
camera. I mean, yeah. I mean, like stuff like that. The team, I agree with that too. Like your whole team, like your producer, makes you, gives, you know, if you have a really hot beat and you have rhymes over that, then definitely, you know, if you can rhyme to any beat, then, you know, like if you're freestyling, then definitely that. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean,
So I want to just mention, because I kind of got inspiration for this off of like the Hip Hop DX breakdown that Murs did on like just GOAT stuff. Because the guy who used to run the breakdown before, Justin Hunt, would have like videos every other week or so. Well, not every other week, but pretty frequently, just about like, oh, is so and so the GOAT? So Murs kind of went through and like gave like his definition, I guess. And he focused more on the greatest aspect. So he literally just pulled up the dictionary.com definition and was like, okay, cool. So GOAT, like it's all these like great, like good and all that shit, but also like has a lasting impact. So like, I kind of wanted to like at least focus on that part, because like how many artists actually have like a lasting impact that we consider to be GOATs? Like are the people that we consider to be GOATs like, do they actually have that?
Gotcha.
Because that's probably one of the biggest things for me. Also, I mean, lyrics, obviously, like they're like their art has to have like substance, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can't. I mean, it can still be like Daryl was saying, just it can be just like petty shit or like stuff that doesn't really mean anything. But if they do it well, like they're still good at that craft. So like that's still part of the GOAT conversation, I guess. But I think it kind of goes back to what we were talking about, like what makes a good album, like lyrics, beats, and lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd said that again, but still, like I think those two for sure like make a pretty big impact.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, yeah.
Yeah.
So for like someone like Migos, right?
Yeah.
That they're saying like,
For
oh,
the
they're
culture,
like,
though.
yeah. But like, does that make them like a goat?
No.
No.
Not necessarily.
Why not?
So they're doing the music for the culture.
Yeah, but so is Drake. Apparently, like if we're like,
Yeah. But it's
and then like
slightly
he just
different,
was
so.
like, oh, like he has the potential to be like Albert said that he has the potential to be a goat. So what's the difference? I mean, like
So
in clarifying.
this is kind of how I see it. So if you just have like Takeoff and you you know have just them, you know, with just them by themselves, right? Of course, they're not gonna be the GOATs. Sorry, there's a lot of artists who are a lot more lyrical, and they have a whole lot more meaning in that shit with the music and stuff. But if you take them as like a group, then I think they could go down as one of the GOATs of just being like a group with, you know. But as far as them being just like with them by themselves, I don't think they will go down as GOATs. But as a group, like it's for sure gonna be just like. It's for sure gonna be like, oh yeah, you gotta fuck with Migos because they're hot right now, you know, let's just be honest. And that's just the stage of just like the music, what it's in right now, just like the culture and, you know, what they vibe with.
But then would you,
God damn.
like if you had to
There we go. I'm about to say, you fucking up the whole vibe is a good part. Alright.
like if you had to because I mean if you want to go over that, then we can like start separating rap into other like subgenres. So like would you ever consider them to be like the greatest in their subgenre?
Yeah, most definitely I would. Just because
like they got, I mean, I guess they got their own thing going.
yeah.
I was gonna say like they're in the mumble rap, but they got their own flow.
But it's like, okay, so for instance, so when I hear like just like a group, and it's supposed to be like, yes, it's a group, but they all sound like one. Like it's like
They
like,
flow.
You know, they
It's
all
like a team.
Like, it's like a team effort.
Kind of like Brockhampton.
Yeah, kind of like Brock. Well,
Everyone sounds very similar.
the same with Brock. I mean, like, okay, well, Brockhampton's different because like they have their own style. Like as them just being like, you know, this person, that person. But see, you think Brockhampton out there. But Brockhampton's dope as fuck, but I don't think they all sound the same. I think they have like their I think
very similar styles,
but it mixes well. I can say the same shit with Outkast. Like they sound the same, but once you start to actually listen, you can tell, okay, this is 3 Stacks, this is Big Boy. You know what I mean? The same shit
Wu-Tang.
with Audio Push.
Oh yeah, Push, yeah.
They're dope as fuck too. So I think when you're talking about like a group, I think they all have to kind of like have that style to be like, is this one artist or 2 artists? Like, oh, which one is which? Because you don't know, because this shit's just so fucking dope. You take no favorites. It's just like, fuck. You know what I mean? Because you'd be like, shit, I like this verse, but I like this verse. Like, shit, who is that? You know, it got to the point where you got to go online, look at the lyrics, and like, oh, this is the person rapping. You know, like that's the only way that I was able to tell you know, just like Big Boy, and just, you know, I'm at 3 stacks apart because I had to look online. Be like, shit, who's rapping this verse? Because they sound a lot. They sound alike. Bro, they sound alike for real.
Yeah, early on for sure.
So I was just like, fuck, I don't know shit about hip hop. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my take on it. I just feel like if we're talking about just like a group, I could say that the Migos would go down. That's being the GOATs. And that's like me being just completely honest with me, just like not really like having like it's not me just trying to be like a hater, but I really kind of like their music. Or
I like Migos
and stuff like that. You know, they're cool.
Yeah,
I fuck with that new Takeoff album. That shit is cool.
Yeah, it's like their music is for certain.
That Quavo shit was trash, bro. To be honest, Quavo shit was trash. Takeoff shit was cool. I'm waiting for Offset. He got one of the best flows though, cause he be rapping fast and shit.
Offset.
Like, okay, Offset.
But they each get individual albums now, right?
They are all going to, yeah.
Well, shit. Man, I feel fucked up for saying this shit's trash. This shit was cool.
Now you get
You think you might see it?
It was cool.
Why do you think Quavo's going to see this shit?
Hey, bro.
Just in case. You never know.
Never know. This shit's gonna backfire, bro.
But
They're gonna
still,
try to fucking
Isaiah
blackball us. Yeah.
He's
They're
gonna
try to
see this shit.
blackball us. Yes. Isaiah Rashad will see this shit. Sure.
Isaiah Rashad might actually see it. He ain't doing nothing.
Well, it's clearly not dropping an album.
No.
It's cool.
What is it?
No.
A different one?
It's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So,
At this point.
I mean, so that kind of brings it to like, can we put groups into the GOAT conversation, or do we have to like look at them individually?
Individually.
Because you talk about the greatest of all time, like the greatest of all time is only it's
So it's got to be like a separate
I would
category.
like to point out, if we're talking about top chart people, Nicki Minaj would be on that for women artists. Because she like top charted Aretha Franklin
Yeah.
on like number
Nicki
one.
Minaj is
Well, it's
But
a,
she's
No, they
still
put a
on
pause
the
on it.
charts.
for real.
They put a pause on that beef.
I think it's a different era though, because we have social media, and so that kind of helps out with like record sales too. Because like you can't, Aretha Franklin couldn't like, she's not on Instagram, she's not on Twitter.
Am I saying that
She's also not. Never mind.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj is better than Aretha Franklin? No. But I'm saying, if we are talking
Yeah, if you're going back based
about
on sales.
numbers,
Yeah.
then she technically
Technically. Yeah, technically.
It's definitely one of the
Yeah.
things to consider.
Yeah. I'll say, yeah.
No,
go ahead.
go for it.
I'll say like cultural impact too. So
Yes.
like, I feel like if they made a difference in like people's lives, like if they touched that person and changed them in any way, then definitely like I would say that would be considered greatest of all time. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we go to kind of the, I don't know, like the go-tos for everyone's GOAT, like Tupac, Biggie,
Nas.
yeah, Nas, Pun.
Hun. Yeah.
honestly, like this sounds weird, but like Kanye is more of a goat to me than like Tupac or like
You know,
Biggie.
it's crazy.
Honestly,
I feel
because
you.
like they died before like I was like born or even
Right,
like
and they're-
able to really understand their lyrics. Like you know, like
And you know what's crazy? You see, it's crazy you say that because in like this one it's like this Drake song. It's called Fear. One of like my favorite tracks by Drake. When he was like on this like lyrical shit, he said that he never cried when Pac died, but I probably will when Hove does.
Yeah.
It's just like fuck. That shit kind of hit deep because it's like you just see that he wasn't alive for that like that that impact that Pac had on him, but he was alive for that impact that Hove had on him. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, I feel you in that for though.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, honestly, as much as I hate to say it, I would consider Kanye as one of the GOATs. Just as far as just like his process on how he like put shit together.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.